back to my channel. It's Lauren. Today I have my sweet little with me and we are doing a Q&A. You guys have been highly suggesting this video ever since I did my Finding My Little big little reveal and everything leading up, and you guys absolutely love Caroline and love her being in my videos, so I had to film this video before leaving for winter break. If you're new here, I'm Lauren and I go to the University of Alabama and I am a Pi Beta Phi here, and I just went through the whole big little process of finding my little. Also, we got Starbucks, so I'm going to be sipping this along the way.
And I'm not a Starbucks girl, so I got this like chocolate.
Isn't that shocking? If you don't know what big little is, basically within your sorority you will go through a big little process, and normally the big is like a sophomore or just like an upperclassman, and then the little will normally be the new member or the freshman. And the big is kind of like a mentor or kind of just a big sister to the new member. Some big and little duos are really close while others aren't at all, and I guess it just kind of depends on like who you get. That's kind of an overall what big little is. I went on my Instagram earlier this week and I asked you guys to ask us questions, anything that you wanted. So these questions are going to be like kind of specifically for Caroline. So some questions she will only be answering and then some I'll be answering with her. So we're going to start off with the basic question. Where are you from?
I'm from Clanton, Alabama.
How far away from me? Like
it's like
45 minutes?
Yeah, 45 minutes. It's like right in the middle of Birmingham and Montgomery.
Yeah, so it's really nice because I'm an Alabama girl, she's an Alabama girl, so over the break and everything, we can still see each other.
Of course.
What is your major?
I'm a biology major on a pre-med track.
A big bio girl. And what are you like wanting to do with that?
I want to go into psychiatry as of right now. For like a year now, I've thought that.
Okay, your next question,
okay,
which I get asked all the time, is why did you choose PiFi?
Why did I choose PiFi?
By the way, all these are putting her on the spot. Like, I picked them out. Like, I know what I'm asking, but she has no idea.
She wouldn't tell me. Yeah, she wouldn't tell me the questions beforehand. Why did I choose PiFi? So during Rush, every time I talked to the girls in PiFi, like, I was always comfortable with them. Like, I never had to try to act different.
I felt the same exact way. Whenever I walked into PiFi, I just felt like overwhelming love.
Yeah, that was me. And like, every time I talked to the girls in PiFi, like, and they were already supportive, like, before I was even in it, if that makes sense. Like, throughout the whole week, they just cared about how I felt. And
yeah, that was a big thing for me. They weren't, like, pressuring me to go another way. Like, some houses, I did feel like they were pulling me more towards them, and they weren't really caring, like, what I was going through and what I was thinking. Where PiFi was always like, I'm here for you. Like, if you choose us or not, like, we're still going to be besties for the rest of us.
You are just a lot better than me.
Okay, so now we're going to be getting into the actual questions.
Oh gosh.
I'm so excited for these. These are going to be so cute. How did you all meet?
How did we meet?
Fun fact, we met during Rush.
We met on a Zoom call.
She was literally like, I think you were the first or second girl I had ever talked to during Rush.
Yes.
It was during philanthropy round.
Okay, so this is my Rush story. Like I said, I want to go into psychiatry. So Lauren asked me about that during Rush. She was like, what do you want to do? All this stuff. And I want to go into pediatrics. So she was like, why pediatric psychiatry? And I was like, funny story actually. So my mom is a kindergarten teacher. She just has a lot of crazy kids is what I said. So I was like, this girl's gonna think I'm crazy. I've just told her about my mom's crazy kids in her classroom.
And then I found you on bid day.
Yes.
And I was like, welcome home.
Yes, I remember that, but it was like so hectic. Like, I remember seeing you once and then that's it.
Yeah, I remember whenever they read out the bid list and your name was on there, I was like, well, okay, because what's upsetting about this year's Rush is every single girl, legit, except you, win another house that I talked to. So I was very excited. You were the only girl that I knew on bid day coming to PiFi. So I was like ecstatic to see you. Did you choose each other or did PiFi choose for you?
We chose each other. Well, y'all know we have like Pi Pal Beta Buddy Phi friend. So Lauren was my Phi friend. So I had her like the third week.
If you found my Finding My Little video, you will know that like she said there's 3 different weeks. And so fun fact, I didn't even want to pick Caroline for my weeks. Like, not that way. Like, I love you. Okay, our friend Jacqueline, she's from her hometown.
Yes.
And I, for some reason, thought that Jacqueline just really wanted her as her little. And I love Jacqueline. She's one of my best friends. So I'm like, I don't want to take Jacqueline's Jacqueline's little or like make her feel like I'm gonna take her little. So I never chose Caroline, even though I wanted to the previous weeks. I was like, I can't have her as my little. Ended up texting Jacqueline. I'm like, Jacqueline, like, give me the DL, like, what's going on? And she was like, no, like, we've already talked, like, we don't really want each other as our little because
me and Jacqueline are already really close. So like we wanted like new.
Yeah, Jacqueline wanted you like to see and meet new people.
Yeah.
And so that's why I was like, oh, perfect. So I chose her for my last week, and I didn't really know how it was going to go. I was still like very nervous because like I only knew you from Rush that one day.
And this was like when? A good bit after bid day. So like we hadn't talked since bid day. Or like
I mean, like I didn't talk to you like at all. Like I don't even think I had your number.
You didn't.
So yeah, whenever I like talked to her and met up with her, it like kind of just clicked automatically.
Like there's not even a story. It just happened. Like we were like so similar. It was weird.
It was weird.
We were talking and like we would tell each other stuff and we'd be like, me too. With so much clarity, if that makes sense.
Clarity.
I mean,
when did you know you were the big little for each other?
That day.
Yeah, I would say it was that
literally,
day.
I told her actually when we were leaving from eating our blends, I was like, I feel so much better now. Like I was trying to hint to her, like, I want you to be my big, but we didn't like talk about it.
She made me feel so special.
Yeah.
I was like,
you have to like submit a form saying who you want to be your big and like your top 5 choices or whatever. So we talked the night before and it was like a really sweet text, and we kind of just told each other we wanted each other, long story short.
Basically, it was like we both felt the same way. We knew that we wanted to have each other in our lives and like have each other as big little. And even if we didn't end up as big little, we would still be friends. Like,
right.
Because since like I met you and actually like got to talk to you, I realized that we just like clicked, and you would just be like a really great friend and sister to have. This is one of my favorite questions.
I'm scared.
Did you watch Lauren's videos before you met her?
Okay, so confession. Yes, but no.
Yes, but no.
Okay, so before coming to Alabama, like I knew I wanted to rush.
Okay.
Like the typical girl, I went on YouTube and I was like, rush advice. Lauren's was like the ones that I kept watching. I did watch her rush videos, but then I never like...
You never watched me again. You used me for my rush experience.
No, I'm really like busy and...
Okay, yeah, she has actually said that. She's like, I don't watch YouTubers. Like, I just watch...
like I'm a strictly TikTok girl.
I
scroll through TikTok. Yes, I did watch her videos, but not like consistently. Like,
you weren't like an Ellen fan.
Because I'm not... Yes, I was.
Do you feel like your relationship is like others in the chapter?
No. No.
Explain? I feel like we're really, really close.
Yes, and too, like, I feel like we're just... It's a bond. It's like...
It is.
It's not even like a friendship at this point.
Because I was looking for a big little relationship like this. You know?
Same.
Okay, so like my big, she took on twins. And me personally, I knew that I just didn't want to take on twins. Like, I just wanted all my time and attention to be given like to one girl. So I was like, I was obviously looking for that. I was looking for like the closeness. And I definitely found that with you. I don't know. Like you said, a lot of people are close with like their big, but we go do stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Like, we're always together or doing something, and we're both so supportive of each other too.
Yeah, like it's not like we just run into each other at the house or like eat.
Yeah.
Like
we talk on the daily.
Like, oh yeah,
like we
sure.
Snapchat, we
FaceTime,
text.
good night FaceTimes. Like, I couldn't get through my day without Lauren.
Oh my god, I want that on a t-shirt. Like, oh. What made you drawn to Lauren / want her as your big?
Kind of like what we already said. Like, it was just a click. Like, we just clicked as soon as we met.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's true.
It's true. Yeah, there's not really an answer. Like, nothing really drew me to her. We just clicked.
Yeah.
Like, we just bonded.
We're just here.
We just have, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that made me drawn to you, is like
Yeah.
how similar you were, and that you are from the state of Alabama.
Yeah.
Because like, okay, obviously we go to Alabama, but there are a ton of out-of-state students who come to Bama, and it can be a culture shock for a lot of people who definitely come from like New Jersey, California, come down here, and you related to everything. Like, okay, something that we relate on, comment down below. Do you call the cheese at a Mexican restaurant cheese dip or queso?
Cheese dip.
What is something you missed out on due to COVID that you wish you could have done?
A lot of things. It's been perfect in every way, like school, sorority, everything has been amazing. But first of all, Rush, it was all on Zoom, like totally different from what it normally would have been. And then like swaps and date parties, we haven't been able to have anything because of COVID.
Yeah.
So that would be the main thing, just like swaps, date parties, in-person Rush.
I'm hoping that maybe some things will change in the spring, but we're not too sure. What was your first impression of each other? Okay, my first impression of you, I just thought you were very nervous when you didn't need to be. Like, I could tell that you were a very confident girl. Like, I did, and I was like, why is she nervous? Like, she has this. Like, I don't...
Actually, it was kind of a shock, because this sounds so weird, but like, even though I didn't like watch YouTube, I knew who Lauren was. So when I saw Lauren pop up on my Zoom, I was like, I don't know. Because I wasn't nervous with the other girls. Like, I was, of course, because Rush. But then when you put Lauren on top of it, I was like, of course, this is my luck. I get Lauren. First impression, she was really sweet. Like, even though she...
I should have said that.
Even though she made me nervous, she was still sweet. Even when we got off the Zoom, I was like, I don't know if she liked me or not. Like, so she was very intimidating, I will say. She was sweet, but I was very intimidated.
What were other big little themes that you didn't end up using? I kind of wanted to do a like honey I'm home theme, like a bee, like honey gold theme. I wasn't gonna dress you up as a bee. A cute like little like shirt that said like honey I'm home with like gold metallic shorts, like gold glitter, like you know, that was a theme. Kind of wanted to do like a Victoria's Secret like angels theme, but I was like, that kind of is overdone. Also, I was kind of wanting to do a Fairyland parents. Like Cosmo Wanda.
Like, cute.
Favorite memory so far? I want to say my favorite memory was, okay, we like to go to the nail salon together.
Yes.
And I feel like my favorite memory was the day that we got glitter toes.
Yes.
We went to go get pedicures and we both got glitter on our toes and we just called them glitter toes.
Yeah, literally, we got in there and we were like, what color are we gonna do? And I found this glitter. Lauren was getting like blue at first, and I found this glitter. I was like, Lauren, look at this. Like, we've got to get glitter toes.
Do you have a special thing that you do regularly together?
Yes.
Yes. We like to get our nails done together and then afterwards go to chicken salad chick.
Yes. We did that before you were my big. We went and got our nails done, and then we went to chicken salad chick afterwards. Yes.
Okay. Also, I've never told you this. I'm very picky about who comes to the nail salon with me. Like, I don't want to feel like pressured. Like, you don't know like how long the nail salon's gonna take or anything. And so that was like the final test. It was like, can I go to the nail salon with you? That sounds so dramatic. But literally, it's true. Okay, favorite Mexican food?
I either get cheeseburger and fries, but no, the other one's Mexican. So I'm not...
What?
Okay, one of them I get cheeseburger and fries at just because it's the best. And
they just got a good cheeseburger?
I just love cheeseburgers and fries. Other one, I actually get Mexican food, but I get like 2 soft tacos with just beef and cheese, and then a side of fries instead of rice, because I don't like rice and beans, so I get fries instead.
I like fajitas, and then I also like soft tacos. If the other girl was a Disney princess, who would they be and why?
Okay. Who's going first?
We had to just pause the video and look up like a whole spread of Disney princesses. You go first.
Okay, I would say Lauren is like Rapunzel from Tangled, because she's one of the more like just sweeter, ditzier princesses. I see Rapunzel vibes with Lauren.
You see Rapunzel vibes? Okay. I had 2 that I thought you reminded me of. It's either, you're gonna think I'm so weird, it's either between Sleeping Beauty or Jasmine.
I've never even seen that movie, actually.
Aladdin? I was like a dedicated Aladdin fan. I literally named my cat Raja. Like after the tiger.
I was Snow White for 4 years for Halloween when I was little.
I said Sleeping Beauty because I feel like she is the most feminine princess of them all. When you see Sleeping Beauty, you're like, oh, like girly girl.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
I see you like as a very girly girl, everything like that. But then I chose Jasmine because you're very like headstrong and like what you want, like you're going to work for and like you're gonna get it. And like that's how Jasmine is. She's very like, you know.
You worded that so much better than I did.
No, I mean I'll take it.
Because
I
like Tangled, I love the movie.
Oh, I love.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Rapunzel.
Well, some of the stuff Rapunzel says, I feel like Lauren would say.
Well, that was our Q&A to get to know Caroline a little bit better. We literally are sitting in the car in the parking deck. My trusty parking deck that I always
We love it.
film videos in. Yeah, it was raining. We were planning on doing this like outside somewhere and we resulted to the car. If you want to see more of Caroline, I have a ton of other videos on my channel with Caroline in them. I will be linking them down below so you can watch them if you want to. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to join the family, you can click that subscribe button also. I love you guys so much, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye!
All alone in a room, but you're
Are you ready?
Can we do bloopers for this video?
Yes!
So during Rush, since it was on Zoom, hold on. My name is Caroline, and wait, what am I supposed to say? So if you're new here, just hit that subscribe button.
Do you need like a minute to think about the question?
No, I don't know what I'm gonna say, just because.
So we're gonna start off and we're gonna say like, hey guys, and I'll
Okay.
like take it over and then I'm gonna lead it on to you, like to introduce yourself or whatever, but we can cut and we can pause, okay?
You're gonna cut this out.
You look so cute! I'm trying to think if we should, is it like...
Oh no, Lauren. The humidity.
I'm trying to think of like where... Do you see how hot it's getting in here?
Yeah, but better than humid.
Okay, I'm having to start that.
Yes.
It's getting hot. Oh god.
Because the.
You can think about it.
Okay, let me start over.
Okay.
What's your PiFi answer? I just felt it. It was just.
You ain't gonna put me on the spot. Oh my god.
Okay, now let me make sure I'm ready for part 2. Or not part 2, but you know. Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready. I didn't have a bad. I literally stuttered.
Is there anything you want to say?
Do you want me to say something?
I don't know. Do you, like... That was so good!
You're gonna have to cut that out.
Okay.
'cause you know that I'm already